our first episode of Marucci News 2021.
Jonah, this is so cool. A new year, a new Marucci News set, new reporters. This will be the best year of Marucci News.
Couldn't agree with you more, Jacinta. Totally better than last year, and so much better than the year before. Remember that guy they had as the lead anchor? He thought he was so funny. He wasn't.
And we have an amazing team this year. They are all super keen and very talented.
So, Jacinta, let's tell everyone what's in store for our first episode for 2021.
Today we have a lot of stories from over the holidays and first few weeks of school.
For our first story, Lily is chatting with Mrs. Stolberg in our first What's Happening in the Classroom segment.
Then Akisha will sit down with Miss Poole and finds out about the lunchtime disco. I've heard Miss Poole has some pretty good dance moves.
And in a brand new Marucci News segment, Zane and Caleb investigated the new playground.
Jonah, let's get on with our very first lead story of Marucci News.
And for this very special lead story, Jacinta and I got to talk with Mr. Maish and what he did on his holidays 2020 and what's in store for 2021.
Well, Jonah, that's what we wanted to discuss with Mr. Maish, but didn't quite go to plan.
Good, everyone, to the 2021 edition of Marucci News. I'm sitting here with Jacinta, our lead anchor, and fellow lead anchor Jonah. I think I've actually lost them. Can anyone find where they are? That's better. Jacinta, welcome to the role. Look forward to having you along this year, and also Jonah, be great to have you along too. One of the things we wanted to remind all students at school to do was to bring your hat, because we have such hot sunny days here. We've got a fantastic oval. You'll all need your hats, so please bring your hat along each day. One of the other main things that we are all doing this year is trying to improve our writing. So when you are doing your writing, see if you can do the best you possibly can to become a great Maroochydore writer. Each day, classes are doing some reading of their reading books in class. Jacinta, what have you started reading so far?
I've been reading The School of Good and Evil, The Last Ever After, so far.
Thanks, Jacinta. Look forward to catching up next week with you to see how you enjoyed the book. And Jonah, what are you reading?
Well, me and the rest of the class are reading Emily Rodda's The Forest of Silence from the Deltora Quest series.
Thanks, Jonah. That will be interesting, and I know Mr. Lees has a very expressive voice, so no doubt we might hear him reading down in the office shortly. Thanks, everyone.
Man, what a great year we have ahead of us. I'm truly excited.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
True, but now we need to move on and see what's happening in the 5-6 LS classroom.
This year, Marucci News will once again be showing you what is going on in classrooms around the school. Lily got to meet up with Mrs. Stolberg and see what the Avengers are up to. Over to you now, Lily.
Thanks, Jonah and Jacinta. Miss Stolberg, thank you for your time today. How is 2021 going for you?
Fantastic. We've had a great start to the year, bit warm at the moment, missing family due to COVID, but it was wonderful to come into a new class, meet new students, catch up with old ones and find out how they enjoyed their holidays. So it's been fantastic.
I have seen your room and you have lots of boxes at the entrance.
We're recycling. What we've done is we've taken all the boxes that the children brought to school with their books and stationery that in it, and we've built some castle walls to hide behind.
Can you tell us about English? You
are studying fantasy, the fantasy genre this term, and it is exciting. Very exciting. I haven't taught this year level in this genre, so we've really enjoyed it. We've been studying characters and settings and good versus evil. We've been looking at all these different characters, and the children have also looked at themselves as a character, what sort of characteristics they have. We've talked about settings. We've read part of the book. We're still going on, what is it called? Forest of Silence, yeah. Deltora Quest. We've done comprehension questions about it. So, yeah, it's great.
What do you find fascinating about fantasy stories?
Imagination. How wild your imagination can go, the things that the characters can get up to, the different settings, and the mythical creatures. I love mythical creatures, so it's been fantastic looking at those.
When you and your class do English about the Forest of Silence, what are some of the questions you ask?
Oh, I ask comprehension questions. I ask them about character development. I ask them about the characters in the books and the settings in the books and how they're developing and how the children would see themselves in that same setting and the same environment, and just the general getting involved in writing.
Thank you for your time. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mrs. Stolberg. That is so cool. I'm really enjoying the book The Forest of Silence.
It's pretty good getting a look in our classroom. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening in other classrooms.
Okay, it's time to get down and boogie. Akeisha sat down with Mrs. Poole and learned all about the lunchtime disco.
You mean she got down with Miss Poole? Over to you, Keisha.
Thanks, Jonah and Jacinta. Thanks for your time today, Miss Poole. Let's get down and talk about the disco.
You're very welcome. What would you like to know?
Miss Poole, how did the disco start?
A few years ago, I had a little team who entered the talent quest, the M Factor, and they did a dance called to a song called The Get Up, and then we started practicing at lunchtime. Other people started joining us. We started playing other songs. So last year, we did it in term 4 in here in the undercover area, and then at the start of this year, students kept asking when can we have the disco. So I asked Mr. Maish, and he said we could do it now.
That's lovely. Who can come and join in?
Anybody can come and join in. Students from any year level. The preps haven't started coming yet, but that's because they're not playing at the Mango Tree yet.
Who picks the music?
Well, I picked the first songs, and then I do take requests, and if I can get the song and it's popular, then it stays in the playlist.
Can you please show us some of your dance moves?
No. No. Sorry. I could get some students to show you dance moves. So you could get them from the back.
Hello. Hello. Why do you love coming to the disco? Because it's fun. What is your favorite? Hi. Why do you love coming to the disco?
It's because mostly you get to dance and dance with your friends.
What is your favorite music?
The Get Up, obviously.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Poole, for your time to tell us about the lovely disco you do. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, you're very welcome. By the end of the year, these students are going to know the horses, every word.
Back to the studio.
Wow, that disco sure seems like a lot of fun.
It sure does. I've got a few dance moves, Jonah. I might even have to do it sometime. What about you?
Okay, let's move on. Our new segment for 2021, it is the long and short of it. Our two investigative reporters, Zane and Caleb, will be looking into something exciting around our school each week.
That's right, Jonah. These two are going to find out all kinds of interesting things around our school.
This week, they get to test run the new playground. Over to you, boys.
Thanks, Jen and Jacinta.
Hi, Mariccio State School. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Zen. And we're the long and short of it.
Today our new special report is on our new playground.
Check it out.
It's got hot ladders, bridges, and slides.
Mr. Maish got the playground built over the school holidays.
Was it worth the cost, Zane?
Yeah, I agree with you, Caleb. It was certainly worth the cost.
I also agree.
Let's go have a play on it. Wow, the little school is going to enjoy this. Back to you next week for some more long and short of it. Back into you in the studio.
Thanks, boys. That was great. Cool playground. Hey, Jonah.
Yes, it is. I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, Jonah. Feeling fit and healthy? Our sport reporter Rowan is.
I believe this week he is talking rugby with Ryan. Take it away, Rowan.
Thanks, Jacinta and Jonah. Welcome, everybody, to my first sports report. Today I'm here with Ryan. Thanks for chatting with us, Ryan. So, how long have you been playing rugby for?
4 years now.
Nice. What team do you play for?
Marucci Swans.
Excellent. Do you have a particular team that's your favourite?
Yes, Melbourne Storm.
Nice. Is this something that anybody can do?
Yes.
Sick. Rugby sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you for your time, Ryan. Back to you guys in the studio.
Rugby is a great sport, the best in the world. No other sport is better than rugby.
Did Mr. Lees tell you to say that?
No.
Okay, time for our weather report.
How does our week look, Byron?
Hello, this is me, Byron, your new weatherman for Marucci News 2021. Let's get into it. On Monday, it's going to be rainy with a top of 28 degrees. On Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy and the top of 28 degrees. For Wednesday, scattered showers and around the top of 29. Might want to pack a raincoat or umbrella. For Thursday, it will be cloudy with the top of 27. And Friday will be cloudy with possible rain in the tops of 27 degrees. Bad news for Saturday, there will be scattered showers and around the tops of 26 degrees. And Sunday, mostly sunny with the tops of 26, which is a great time to be at the beach. But don't forget to slip, slop, slap. See you next time on Marucci News. Have fun and stay cool.
Thanks, Byron. Looks like a lot of everything.
That's it. Our first episode is done.
Well done, everybody. Jacinta, you were amazing.
Thanks, Jonah. We will all see you next time.
This has been a 5-6 AL Barbarian production.